I'm going to show you the much anticipated FDF BMW E8X Angle Kit. We did a couple things differently that has never been done before, and we did them for a couple of very good reasons. We're working with our friend Chris Napp over at Englishtown Raceway Park, where he has been running all of our products for a very long time on his school cars, his personal cars. He recently just put on our new JZX IS300 kit on his IS300, and he's been performing really well with that kit, and he is now going to throw this kit onto their E82, where they're gonna do some testing with that for us as well.
Hey guys, Chris Napp here. We're gonna install this new FDF Mantis kit. This 1 Series BMW is 1J swap, so it's got God's motor in it. Currently, we've been running into some issues with some heavy steering. There's something called caster jacking. What happens is as you turn the wheels, it lifts the car up. So while your steering gets heavier, it's because you're lifting the car with the front wheels. And with these new LCAs, with this E82, E92 kit, you'll have caster adjustment right here, and you'll be able to get it exactly where you want it to be.
Included with the kit is going to be caster plates. These are adjustable track width and camber to go along with the much longer control arms. These control arms are approximately 50 millimeters longer than stock, and they are extendable at both mounting points, allowing you to go to around 65 millimeters wider. This is going to really push out your track width. The caster adjustment on the lower control arm is on-car adjustable. This is the knuckle adapter. This knuckle adapter bolts to the back side of the factory knuckle. And the reason we did this is because the E chassis, E82, E90, E92, even the F type, all use a large aluminum clamp style that connects to the coilover. They also have a very large spacing between the bearing and where it bolts to the knuckle, and then where the caliper mounts are. Meaning, in order to make a knuckle, we would have to use a ton of material. So we came up with this design where you basically cut the bottom of the knuckle off, you utilize the brake caliper mounting point and the bearing mounting points. You bolt this on the back side. All of those expensive and machine parts are going to be left as factory. You're going to pass these new bolts through our bracket, through the knuckle, and into the bearing, which is going to secure this to the knuckle extremely well. You're also going to get all of the benefits out of a full knuckle, but saving on the cost. You have the bump stops, you have the adjustable Ackerman, and you have the adjusted geometry all built into this knuckle while still utilizing the factory expensive pieces that are made of high quality materials from the factory.
So here we have the front end of this 1 Series here. Got the coilover. Gonna have to take off the coilover, take off the wheel, of course, take off the knuckle. The knuckle needs a little bit of modifications in order to fit the kit. And then the LCA, of course, the tie rods, all that stuff. I think we're gonna put you guys down and start a time lapse.
Going to be including these tie rod adapters. These go from the knuckle adapter and our outer heim joint or outer tie rod and connect to your factory inner tie rod. That really completes the kit. The spherical bearings, the heim joints, everything is going to be serviceable, replaceable. These are put into the arms using snap rings. These arms are high strength alloy steel with a nice large curve for maximum wheel clearance. It sits on the car roughly like that. This would be the driver's side control arm. And a sway bar link, if this will need to be a aftermarket adjustable sway bar link, is going to pass through this center portion of the arm, and you can connect it here where we have a motion ratio adjustment so you can stiffen or soften your sway bar. If you choose to run a sway bar with this kit, it is going to be an option for you. So that kind of concludes the overview of the kit. This kit has been out for over a year with us. We have been testing it the entire time, making the adjustments, making the improvements, making sure everything's perfect. We are finally here.
So we just put on the new angle kit on the car. Didn't have time to get it on a rack, but we got it kind of where it should be. We got about 3/8 of toe out, just about 4 degrees of camber, and just under 7 degrees of caster. And that should be pretty nice. I expect this to have a little bit lighter of steering, be a little smoother in between, you know, going from side to side. And then also, I don't remember what I was going to say. It's all around, it's probably just going to be better. This thing is an animal. My dad built something really, really special with this car, and it is insane. My thoughts on the kit? It is incredibly predictable. It was super easy to adjust. It's got angle for days. You'll see. I threw it a lock a couple times, so Jake here could get all the shots he wanted, and it came back too. Like throwing it, I'd feel the front start to scrub. I just let off the throttle a little bit, and then it would spin around, and from lock, there was no binding, nothing. It was just, okay, you're transitioned, no big deal. This kit is really, truly something special. I have nothing but good things to say about it.
So, I don't need to say anything else, right, Jack?
No, that's pretty good, man.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.